All right, it's Sunday, and Freddy the Frog is gone. I came out last night. Hold on, I'm losing my voice already. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, Freddy's gone. He was, where was he? Oh yeah, he was under here, right? Or was it here? I forget which. But I came out last night to check, and he had slid down. I think gravity got to him. And now he's gone, so that's good. That means he's moved on, and he's all right, I'm sure. He must have woke up from a bad dream and saying, where the hell am I? All right, so anyway, on to better things. I've got some decisions to make. I've got no heat and no AC, right? My unit's disconnected, literally, and it's getting cold. I mean, I think my house is like 62 or something like that, and that's cold. So I got some decisions to make with my box. If you look at the back, the knockouts, there's only 2 in the back, and that's going to present a problem, because if you look at where they're lined up and where my line comes out of them, see where they are, right? In essence, it's going to be like this. And I don't really like that because of this big gap. I'm going to fill the gap up, but I was hoping to get it up like that, all right? But that's going to put me, see if you can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, that's going to put the line too low. I have another option of putting the line to the bottom, but that means exposing it as it comes out of the wall, and I think that might be a code violation. I don't think I can get away with that. So I think, and plus I'm going to have to get a rubber grommet for the knockout, because you can't put a line through metal. It has to be protected in some way, either by a clamp or a grommet or something. You can't have the line exposed to the metal. That's a big no-no. So that's no big deal. That's I already checked. Lowe's has them. I think I'm gonna have to bring the box with me, because the sizes, they're hard to tell what the sizes are online. So I'm gonna have to look for myself. But anyway, I got that under control. But I have to make a decision on what I'm going to do. You know, I'm thinking about now cutting into the siding and getting me like a light box, right? And put this inside the light box. But that's going to be, of course, more work. Everything is more work. Everything, more work. And yes, there's no power. It's still turned off at the breaker. So, but yeah, I was hoping to get it like this, right? But I can't do it because the knockouts don't line up. And I have to be mindful, and there's that word, mindful, that this is traveling. It's probably traveling up, because I don't think it's traveling down, because that wouldn't make sense for the electrician to run it down. So I'm going to use the word assume. I'm assuming, and I'll check it out. Well, I can't check it out, but I could just tell by the looks of how this is kind of running. It looks like it's, and if it was me, I would be running it up to the attic space this way, right? Not down, but he ran it up. So I have to be careful my point of all this is I have to be careful how I fasten this to the wall, to the side of the house, because I don't want to be fastening screws right where the line is running up the inside of the wall cavity. You understand what I mean? Get what I'm saying? So, and I'm doing this for myself too. Now remember, yeah, this is all for me. This is not I'm not advocating doing this at home. I'm doing all this for me. So please don't do this at home. If you're thinking about doing all this, hire an electrician, please. So I'm going to clean all this up. You know, like I said, I just came out to check on Freddy, and Freddy was gone. And I looked around for him, but he's well hidden. And I might stumble upon him, and if I do, I'll let you know. All right, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to, it's getting cold out. All right, it's getting cold. See, here's my knockouts. Ooh, wait a minute. No. And you know what? I could, let's see. I could almost, it only has to be, see that? There's the line. There's my knockout. it only has to be like another inch or so. I might be able to cut up this vinyl here, kind of take some of the OSB out of there, to get it where I want it to go. Because this is where I want it to be, right about like that. I want it to rest up here on it, because it's going to be easier for me to fill it. It's just a no-brainer. You don't want it like this. All right? You don't want it like that. You don't want it like this with this big gap up here. You want it like so. So that might be a real good alternative, and that'll do a couple of things. That'll give me more wire. It'll give me about another inch or so. So I think that's a great idea. And this way I can seal around the hole coming out of the house, and the OSB, I can seal around that, and I can see, yeah. All right, I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, it's starting to rain. Oh, great. See that? It's starting to rain. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I'm gonna cut up a little bit, right? And remove this piece of vinyl. Carefully cut the OSB out, just real careful, real slow. Pull this cable up a little bit, so it's going to go into my, let's see, which knockout do I want it to go into? Because it makes a difference. Because look, here's my secure holes here, right? So yeah, I got some rain. It's starting to rain. Let's see. I could almost have it just like that. Because here's my holes. Let's see, if I do it like this, it'll be over here. If I do it like this, well, I'll readjust it when I have this open, and get a better idea. So if I can do it here, that'll be okay. If I can do it over here, that'll be all right too. I don't know. We'll see which side it's going to be. It doesn't matter. I just have to be careful not to put anything too long. Well, I don't want to drive anything in where this line is going up. So, all right. I got that situated. And, yeah, I looked around for Freddy. Couldn't find him. Yeah, you can see some raindrops on my air conditioning unit. Yeah, so it's starting to rain. So, no big deal. Line's turned off. I'm camping out in my house. I told one of my friends, I said, yeah, the only heat I have is from a little radiant heater in my bedroom. So, but it's cool. I feel like I'm camping out. I'm not complaining. I'm kind of actually enjoying it. So, all right. Hold on. I want to show you something else real quick.